What's your major?
My major is business admin, concentration in management with a minor in finance.
Okay. What's your classification?
Senior,
Senior?
yes.
What do you plan on doing when you graduate?
Either come back, I'm going to go to grad school, come back here and teach. But before that, I used to manage Bank of America, and I quit my job to come back to finish up my education. So probably I go back into banking or finance. And
Oh, it seems as though you have work experience background already.
yes,
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'm going to kind of explain what we're looking for, what we're trying to do here.
yes,
This is called colloquially the elevator pitch speech or
Yes.
elevator speech. Maybe 30 seconds, no more than 2 minutes for sure.
right,
This is your chance to sell yourself.
yes,
Right? These companies are going to be looking at 40, 50, maybe even 100 students,
Right.
you know, for internships, for job opportunities. What sets you apart from all those other students? So one of the things they're looking for is, of course, confidence,
Yes.
delivery, but also the content level. You're going to want to sell yourself in terms of your experience, work experience, any research you've done as a student,
Right.
classwork that you've done that prepares you for this job
Yes.
opportunity. Non-verbally as well as verbally, you have to show yourself as a professional.
right,
So non-verbally, you want to keep your gestures open, right? Crossing the arms show defensiveness or anger, right? So you want to keep your hands open, your gestures open, your shoulders parallel to their shoulders.
Right.
So it creates a nice welcoming, kind of a warm feeling between
Yes.
them. Good eye contact between them, smiling, right? Will also create a comfort level. They're going to be just as nervous as you are.
right,
They want to hire a good person. They want you to succeed. They don't want
Right.
to see you fail. They want
Yes.
to see you succeed because they want the best of the best. And of course, you're going to be nervous as well, right? Because
Yes.
it's your job on the line. So smiling, confidence, that's going to help. A good, strong handshake when you come up. Try to mimic their behaviors,
Right.
right? So if they shift a little bit, you want to shift a little bit, right?
Yes.
It validates them as an individual, as an interviewer. In terms of content, you definitely want to introduce yourself. Hi, my name is, I'm from Fayetteville State University, I'm a criminal justice major or whatever you are, and I'm interested in a potential job, or I'm interested
Right.
in an internship. So that's your hook statement, right?
Right.
Where are you, what are you looking for, and you want to get to the point as soon as you can. They might ask you some questions. At that point, you can elaborate, right, on your goals,
Right.
aspirations. It's really important to talk about how your skill set will help their company.
right,
Right? It's not about how they can help you, because
Yeah.
that's obvious, right? They're
Right.
gonna pay you.
Yeah.
But how can you help them, right? So talk about courses you've taken,
Right.
experience you've had, what skills you have that can benefit their company or fit within their corporate culture,
Right.
right? At the end, again, you wanna thank them, shake their hand, try to get a business card. Because after the interview, what you wanna do is you wanna email them as soon as you can, a thank you email, right? Maybe with a follow-up question or, you know, what's the next step? And hopefully they respond. If you've made a
Yes.
good impression, they'll respond. Of course, you wanna have a resume in hand when you come to these things, right? So that's a little bit what we're looking for. Try to avoid verbal fillers such as and like and
Yeah.
kinda, you know, try to be very specific with your answers. You don't wanna be too formal either, that
Right.
you're stiff,
Yeah.
right? So you can relax a little bit, but try conversationally not to add a lot of those fillers, cause it
Right.
shows lack of confidence
Yeah.
and so forth. But you can take one of these blank ones with you.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna videotape this,
Right.
and I can send you the link later, and you can
Okay.
do your own self-critique or
Yes.
self-reflection. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No,
Yeah?
I think I got it.
So we're gonna have you come from off stage as if you're at a career fair.
Right.
You're gonna walk up to him, shake his hand,
Okay.
introduce yourself, and then we'll go from there. Do you wanna add anything?
I would say just focus on. I always think that students go to job fairs sometimes and they don't email somebody afterwards
Right.
because they don't feel that they were memorable enough.
Right.
So find some creative way to become memorable on a professional side. Like you don't want to do anything crazy, but like find a way to be memorable in your own way. So when you can send that letter back to them or that email back to them confidently too, that they actually remember who you are.
Okay.
And they'll have your resume too, they can
Right.
reference, but, yeah.
But I have a question. So when you go up to them and you says, "Hey, my name is Kristen Wilson.
Yeah.
I'm from Fayetteville State University. My major XYZ." When do I stop for him to reply back to me?
After that first hook statement,
Okay.
probably 15 seconds, I'd give him a chance to ask his first question.
Okay then.
One way to get yourself acclimated to that, in my opinion, would be to ask a question.
Yes.
Then you would know he's gonna respond. For example, what are you looking for in a candidate?
Yes.
Or what are your entry-level positions?
Yes.
That's just a way to make sure you've clearly pivoted to let them know, I'd like you to respond.
Okay.
And that would help you be sure.
All
Now,
right.
you have an accent, so
Yes.
that's gonna make processing on the listener side more difficult for people. So you're gonna wanna slow down
Right.
more than you're used to. It's gonna seem really weird for you to slow down,
Right.
but it's gonna help the listener quite a bit. So keep that in mind as well.
Okay.
Yeah, slower than normal.
All right.
All right, cool. All right, we're still recording, so you can start whenever.
Ah,
You good. Stop.
Walking up to
Hello, sir. How are you? My name is Kristen Wilson. I'm from Fayetteville State University. My major is business admin and concentration in management. And when I finished school, I'm looking for a really good job. And I searched your company and I said, see that I might be a good candidate for your services.
well, that's great. Oh, what courses did you take you think prepare you to work with us?
Well, I have great customer service. I work at a bank for many years, and I always like to make customer feel at home and also make them know that I'm here for them. And I had a lot of respond back from my customers, which are telling me I'm doing a good job. So that make me work better.
Okay, you say you work for the bank?
Yes.
How many years did you work
I
for the
worked
bank?
for Bank of America for 10 years,
Okay.
and then I worked for Fulbright Federal Credit Union for another 5 years.
Okay, so what do you plan on doing when you graduate?
I would like to go back into customer service like banking, or see if you have any entry into your company, which you could hire
I'm
me.
certain you've done some research on our company. What about our company that so much interests you?
Well, one of it I see that you have diversity, and because I'm from the island, I am different
Oh,
from.
you're from the island?
Yes.
Which island?
I'm from Grenada,
Uh-huh.
and that's in the West Indies.
Okay. Did you work while you're in Grenada, or you started working when you got to the United States?
I got a scholarship to come to the United States, and then I started working here. But back in Grenada, I was just a kid.
Okay.
Yes.
So you look forward to graduating and work. Okay. Well, I'm certain you've done research on our company. Is there anything you want to ask about our company?
Yes, I see you all have a lot of diversity in the company, and I really love it. What made the company so diverse?
Well, because we are in the international global situation, it's something that we look forward to because that will attract more customers to our company. In addition to that, someone like you who is from the island, I suspect will be in a position to advise us about what we really need to do to increase our not clients, I would suspect. So that is the reason why we did that.
Well, that's great to hear because I am diverse.
Yeah, okay, great.
Another good question to ask, I've read, and I trust it to be true, a good question to say, what when he asked, what were you interested in about us, or him, or something, one way to get him to talk about the company